Hey everyone, welcome back to 22 Panels. This is the podcast that aims to examine, explore, and elevate the medium of comics. I am Tyler, and across the interweb,
Across,
across the
across
interwebs,
the two youths, marriage,
marriage,
marriage.
across the internet from me, the interwebs is my good buddy Tab. I screwed that whole thing up. Across
Yeah,
the
but let's not
interwebs.
redo it.
I
I
know.
like it.
Yeah, across. I don't know what's
Happy
wrong with.
Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to you as well. I had a good day with my dad. We
Yeah.
uh, we went and looked at a house. He's helping me look for a new home in the town
Oh,
that he lives in. So we went and looked at it today. It was a little underwhelming, but it was only our first one. So
yeah, yeah. Well, good luck with that.
yeah,
We spent the weekend with Kelly's family. Her parents celebrated their 50th anniversary back in December, so we just get the whole family together and
yeah,
spend some time, and
in
they
Iowa, huh?
enjoyed it. So that's the important one. Yeah, it was the
They enjoyed it.
place
I
that was
noticed he said,
decided to be centrally located.
yeah. I noticed he said they enjoyed it. You were not enjoying yourself.
I did not enjoy it,
Oh, sure.
but I mean, it was about the parents having a good time
Yeah,
and having a special time,
and that
and
and
that
that
seems
happened.
to be achieved. So whatever else went into it, um, it was successful in its
Perfect.
intention.
Good. Good deal. All right.
And actually, the weekend itself was great.
Yeah. How
Um,
how was the weather? It was kind of rainy
there was
yesterday
just
for
a
us.
lot of stress getting. I was yeah, weather was, but we weren't anywhere where there was a ton of going outside anyway.
Okay.
Mostly just hanging out and enjoying each other's company
Okay.
in a rented house.
Nice.
So yeah.
Cool. Cool.
So yeah. Other than that, it was just summer school.
Yep. I'm not
Yeah,
doing my
that
summer
was my
art class
week.
this summer. Did I tell you that?
You did. You
Yep.
did.
Help because I'm helping.
Whereas I'm going to be taking place all summer long
Okay.
rather than just June like I normally do.
Okay.
So you decided not to do any summer school, and I decided to do twice as much summer school.
That's funny. Yeah. No, I'm helping my wife out with her daycare over the summer. She's just got a lot of kids here home for school, and it was going to be
Right.
just overwhelming. So we're tag teaming it.
That's fair.
It's fun.
That's fair. So we got some cool comics news and then some news that made me want to, well, didn't make me want to, made me scream and yell and pull my hair out.
Right?
So we'll start with the cool comics news
Yeah.
because it's truly cool comics news. Uh, the first I've known about for a while. I've known about since before it got green lit. So I went from I heard about an idea and went please, 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 please to all right, it's happening, but I'm not allowed to talk about it to now I can finally talk about uh Plastic Man No More,
Yeah.
a Black Label book from Christopher Cantwell and Alex Linz, which just looks fantastic.
Does it? Does it look
It
good?
sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
And I know Chris is excited as fuck. So
Well, I'm just glad
um,
Black Label's doing more
continues
stuff.
to do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want them to branch. I'd love for them to be Vertigo 2.0.
Yeah. I mean, they'd have to start doing non-superhero stuff to pull
Exactly.
that off.
I know.
But
Yeah.
uh, and then equally cool, another friend of the podcast, Pornstack Pishishote, is doing what he's calling the Horizon Experiment. It's
Okay.
5 1-shots in 5 genres by 5 creative teams with 5 main characters from marginalized communities. So it's going to be The Manchurian from Pornsack and Terry Dodson.
Okay.
This and that will involve a Hapa, half English, half Chinese. James Bond running covert missions in America for China. The next one is The Sacred Damned by Sabir Perzada and Michael Walsh, a horror book following a Muslim exorcist. Moondog or Moondogs by Tanariv Dew and Kelsey Ramsey. East African werewolves secretly living in Miami what it's like to be a minority within a minority. Um, Motherfucking Monsters by Jay Holtman and Michael Lee Harris. Uh, Evil Dead for Blurds.
Okay.
What's a blurred?
I don't know.
Do you want to look up what a blurred is?
Yep.
Is that black nerds?
Okay, so it says
Probably.
blurred. Yeah, yes, Black Nerd.
And then Finders Keepers from Vita Ayala and Sky Partridge, a reverse Indiana Jones who steals from museums to bring artifacts back to their native cultures. Will Dennis will be co-editing. They'll start arriving in September.
Mm-hmm.
And they're also kind of auditions for possible ongoing series. So I'm definitely uh, interested.
Yeah, for sure. Very exciting for the
Definitely
series.
interested.
Yeah.
So,
Awesome. And what was the not so good news?
well, the Supreme Court, in their infinite wisdom, and you know it's their infinite wisdom because they let Clarence Thomas write the decision, has decided that the bump stock ban put in place by the Trump presidency, it was a Trump executive order, literally one of maybe 3 things that he did in his entire presidency that I approved of.
Right.
They've deemed it unconstitutional. Thomas writes. Well, no. Let me actually let's read the law
Sure.
that bans machine guns. 1934 law
Okay.
that outlaws machine guns, defined as any weapon which shoots, is designed to shoot, or can be readily restored to shoot automatically more than one shot without manual reloading by a single function of the trigger.
Correct. Yep.
Now, what the court has decided is that a bump stock means that the trigger still functions multiple times, because while you don't have to move your finger more than once, the gun will bounce up against it over and over and over.
Right.
So the trigger itself moves multiple times. And therefore, Thomas wrote, we hold that a semi-automatic rifle equipped with the bump stock is not a machine gun because it cannot fire more than one shot by a single function of the trigger. Sonia Sotomayor, writing for the dissent,
Yeah.
said, when I see a bird that walks like a duck, swims like a duck, and quacks like a duck, I call that bird a duck. A bump stock equipped semi-automatic rifle fires automatically more than one shot without manual reloading by a single function of the trigger, because I, like Congress, call that a machine gun. I respectfully dissent. And just to give everybody an idea of what we're talking about, and you can actually play the videos at the New York Times to hear it and what it sounds like, because there were videos captured at both Las Vegas and at the Orlando nightclub in Las Vegas, where 49 people were, or no, I'm sorry, in Las Vegas, where let's get my numbers right.
Sure.
Have the numbers on Vegas? That seems weird. That it would skip the numbers on Vegas, but then give us the numbers on. Okay. So I want to say it was 65. But do me a favor, while I'm talking, look up
Sure.
the numbers of the Las Vegas shooting.
Las
Uh,
Vegas shooting.
in
Okay.
Las Vegas, there were
Is that 23 or was that this year?
it was 2016.
2016. Oh, there's a
90 shots recorded in 10 seconds. An Orlando nightclub, the Orlando nightclub shooting.
Yep.
And mind you, the gunman used at least 2 guns, including a semi-automatic AR-15.
Mm-hmm.
But you can hear 24 shots in 9 seconds, so you've got 3 times as many shots, roughly.
Right.
Is the difference. And a fully automatic weapon is 98 shots in 7 seconds. So, okay, maybe just shy of
Wow.
fully auto.
Yeah,
but
that's still exactly. We're splitting hairs.
way
here.
closer to fully auto than pulling your trigger over and over again. You're splitting hairs. You're clearly not going along with what Congress decided. Just like this court has thrown out hundreds of years of jurisprudence in terms of the meaning of the Second Amendment.
Right.
Yeah, it's beyond ridiculous. This is in the same week that we discover that Thomas has taken even more trips with Harlan Crow. And where Alito was recorded saying that he wanted to return the nation to a state of godliness, which is very much opposed to the First Amendment and should be grounds for his resignation or impeachment.
I agree, 100%.
It's no longer funny.
Wow.
That they're like flouting the Constitution beyond belief and flouting the fact that they're all but untouchable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway,
it's scary. But let's get to some new to order.
Yeah, we're running out of new to order stuff. We're starting to hear about new to order stuff for the next catalog. So
right?
Before you know it, we'll be talking about that.
I got to get to your screen here. All right. So the first up is Convert by John Arcudi and Savannah Finley. Science officer Oren Kutella finds himself stranded on a distant planet, starving and haunted by the ghosts of his dead crew. On the verge of death, he makes an astonishing discovery. Veteran writer John Arcudi and illustrator Savannah Finley bring you this sci-fi fantasy comic like no other. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love Gru.
Gru.
Have I ever told you that I love Gru?
Yes.
I love Gru.
We've talked
Sergio
about
Aragonés and Mark Evanier bring us the Gru versus hapless wandering minstrel and his smart daughter Kaylee roam the land. Traveling from town to town, they sing songs of Gru wherever they go, bringing laughter, joy, and lessons to the townsfolk, and hopefully some coupons for their pockets. Sergio Aragonés and Mark Evanier bring another epic, hilarious Gru series with colors by Carrie Strachan and letters by Stan Sakai.
Oh, Stan Sakai is involved. That's cool.
He's always been involved.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's been the Gru letterist from day one.
That's cool. I didn't know that. All right. Next up, Kosher Mafia. Let me enlarge my screen again. I got to zoom in and out here. All right. In Cleveland, Ohio, in 1936, Howard Berkowitz, the bookkeeper for the Jewish mob, finds himself on the wrong end of an enforcer's gun when he tries to spur the Kosher Mafia into action against the rising tide of domestic Nazism in the German-American Bund. Yeah, this sounds like a cool book. I really have.
It does. David Hazen and Sammy Cabela. Did Dear Editor.
Mm-hmm.
With Ryan Catlin. Another fantastic looking Mad Cave book.
Mm-hmm.
Because they just continue to kill it.
What do you got next?
Sir!
This one looks cool.
from Fellhound and Boom Studios. Get ready for your new obsession, motorcycle jousting. Fate brutally separated Avery Sakai from her girlfriend, Nico Xing. But acceptance at Bridleham Academy might be just the thing to bring them back together. As it turns out, though, Nico's extracurriculars are the last thing Avery expected. Now, to win a chance at love, Avery will need to throw herself into the violent but captivating world motorcycle jousting fight club known as the Seismic Iron Clash Roulette.
That's awesome. Motorcycle
Ringo
jousting.
award-winning, award-nominated indie darling cartoonist Bellhound did Commander Rao and We Love You. That's and We Love You.
Okay.
Brings in over-the-top sports and battle anime energy to Boombox.
That's awesome. This looks cool.
That's
Looks very cool. Anyway, what we got next? Woman in Man Plus is a wildly surreal autobiographical telling of its artist, Yo, losing his love, his country, and some say his sanity, and his struggle to reinvent himself. His passion for drawing comics was sidetracked for over half a century by a career as a creative director for Jim Henson and the Muppets, Disney, Nickelodeon, and MTV. Coming back to his roots, he now dives deep into sex, horror, and drama with a hint of humor and a whiff of hope. The highly anticipated, loudly wordless graphic novel Woman and Man Plus has a revolutionary approach that breaks all the rules of conventional comic storytelling. Steranko meets Hieronymus Bosch by way of R. Crumb and Dali. The unique art style has been deemed Yo Bro.
Yo Brow.
Yo Brow. Like lowbrow. Got it. Yo Brow.
Yeah.
From Craig Yo. This looks really cool.
It does.
I love
pretty fucked up.
I love the zaniness of it. It reminds me of like Rob Zombie artwork, kind of.
Yeah.
It's really weird, but right up my alley. I'm definitely going to pick up that graphic novel. We don't have
order cut off this week.
Yeah,
We've got Greaser Gemini Blues #1 from Derek Robertson and Stephen B. Jones at Magma. Comics from Charles Burns at Fantagraphics. Red Light trade paperback from Sarah Cho and Priscilla Petrades at AWA. And Powerpuff Girls #1 from Kelly Thompson, Paulina Ganacho at Dynamite. I've once again failed to update our crowdfunding, so all I've got is Traveling to Mars hardcover from Mark Russell and Roberto Melli at Ablaze, crowdfunding through June 27th on Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you love this week, Tyler?
I really loved
Eddie wants to know.
Usagi Yojimbo, The Crow, #3. I thought it was #3 from Stan Sakai.
Usagi's always good.
Usagi's always good. Into the Unbeing was my next one. #1 from Zach Thompson.
That was a good book.
Yeah, from Zach Thompson and Hayden Sherman from Dark Horse. And then my third one is Ultimate X-Men #4. Peach Momoko has just been like pulling out all the stops. At first, this series was really slow going, and now it's like I am 100% invested. I was gonna give up after the second issue, honestly, but then I said, nope, it's an X-Men title. I've got to power through.
In a really great week where I also loved Akaga #2, Crocodile Black #2, Dick Tracy #2,
Yeah,
Lawful #1, Rifters #1, Night People #4 was great. A lot of good books this week, but I went with 2 serial killers and a Western horror book.
yeah.
Plastic, Death and Dolls #1, the origin story of everybody's favorite serial killer from Doug Wagner and Daniel Hilliard at Image Comics. God, it's twisted, fucked up stuff. Did you get a chance to read it?
Yeah. Yep. It's very twisted. It was probably, I substituted in one of my, the X-Men one for plastic because you had already had plastic.
So we'd have 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, honestly, it was in my top 3, but
yeah, that's fair.
I can't wait till are they going to do a release of like all of them together? You know what I mean? Like
I don't know, but they
with
should.
all of the material
I would
series.
totally buy a hardcover collection with
Yeah,
everything,
exactly.
or certainly the two plastics put together.
Exactly.
But yeah, Ain't No Grave #2, Scotty Young and Jorge Corona.
Yeah.
Um, the protagonist is shooting her way into hell to find death to save her family. Yeah, that's the gist of it. She tried to go straight because she had kids. Now she's pregnant with her second one, shooting her way into hell to find death to save her family. Um, Lots of blood, lots of action. Really fucking good.
That's awesome.
Jorge Corona's having a blast. Scotty Young is giving him great stuff to work with. Deviant #6, James Tynion the fourth, and Joshua Hickson. I've been loving this book since the first one, but this issue takes a pretty big turn in terms of the overall story. And the mystery gets a lot deeper. And there's some cool character development. So yeah, I loved it. Liked it a lot.
Loved it.
And now I'm actually disappointed because right now you've almost lapped me in our race.
Well, I thought that you would have. Honestly, I thought you would have read more than that.
I had a busy week.
That's good. That's good because there will be weeks that I'll be busy, and I'm sure you'll overshoot me. But I've really pushed hard on it this week, and I was honestly feeling like I was probably behind. So
no, you did almost twice as much as I did. You did 39 chapters to my 20.
But anyway,
so don't give anything away after he beats the chop guy.
Okay,
because that's about where I am.
Okay, because
that's about where I am.
There's
he
a
just
lot.
Saved the town.
There's a lot. Yep. That I've read.
No, I know that we're hitting like hitting where it starts to take off. Is what I've heard.
Yeah. So anyway, to our listeners that don't know what we're talking about, we are talking One Piece today. We are doing a One Piece challenge where we're going to race to the end.
Anybody who wants to join us, $3.99 a month, you can have a subscription to Shonen Jump, where all of the chapters are available.
Mm-hmm.
All 1,116 of them so far.
Mm-hmm. And
so in some ways, we both stumbled out of the gate.
Right.
I mean, at the pace we're going, we might get there by the time they finish in January.
Oh boy, I don't know. I mean, to read 1,100 chapters,
if you keep up at your pace and I catch up, 5 weeks from now you'll be just short of 200 chapters.
Okay, that's it.
Or 4 weeks from now, so it'll be 5 weeks for every 200 chapters at 40.
Okay.
Chapters per week. So 10 weeks would be 400.
400.
10 weeks it's June right now, so we've got 2 weeks in June, 4 weeks in July, 4 weeks in August. So that'd take us back to the school year.
Yep. And we're at what? We'd be what at?
But by Thanksgiving, we'd be at like 800.
Okay.
So yeah, if we're doing 40, if we're doing roughly 40 a week, we are actually pretty much dead on pace to manage to catch up by the time it finishes.
Wow. I don't know if that's going to be the case.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I want to try. I think it still won't be as much time as we spent with all the Marvels.
No, definitely not. I want to try it too. I'm into this. So okay.
Yeah.
Now let's get to the basics.
It was fun.
What do
Monkey Luffy is a great character.
Monkey Luffy is the main character
who
eats some devil's fruit, and he has superpowers
and becomes like Reed Richards.
Yeah.
He's gummy now.
See, I knew this was a pirate book, but I had no idea that it was going to be silly.
Well, and what I love is like he wants to be the greatest pirate ever, but he's a nice guy.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, and he's a joke. I mean,
He saves people.
and he's
He
young.
doesn't want to be violent. It's like he doesn't get what being a pirate is.
Right. Luffy's kind of dumb. You know what I mean? He's naive. He's not dumb.
I
He's
mean,
he's
he is
naive.
and he isn't. I think he's trusting
Yeah.
and good and doesn't understand why others would not be good. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Um, so I think piracy is like a game to him, but like when it's not a game, he doesn't show any. He gets smart and does creative things to win when he has to.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
And
he
then
took no time whatsoever to like the. I loved the mayor. You know, it's like, oh no, you're gonna get yourself killed. Whop! You just knocked out the mayor. Yeah, way better than the mayor getting killed.
he's getting himself killed. Right, exactly.
Right.
Um,
And I love when the mayor comes running after him like he's angry, but it's just to thank him.
uh-huh.
That's essentially the last thing I read, and that was just brilliant. I almost cried.
Um,
You know, the mayor coming, you knew that I was being headstrong. You saved my life.
yeah. Man, it is weird that we're at different spots because there's so many characters that I'm like, wait, does Tad know about that character already?
The only pirates that I've met, or the only members of his crew I've met so far, are the
Zolo? Or
three, yeah, Zolo, the three swordsman
yep.
with the one in his mouth, which I just love.
Yeah, and we find out, I don't know if this is much of a spoiler for you, but we find out he's absolute garbage if he doesn't have all three.
Oh, I don't know if I've discovered that yet.
Okay.
But that's hilarious.
Yeah, if he doesn't have all three, he is a terrible swordsman.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
He can't handle just two.
Or
He's
one.
got to have the one in his teeth.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was kind of fun.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
What's the name of the thief? I like the thief.
Oh, God, I don't know.
I'm certain she's got more
She's got
backstory
such
that we're
spunk.
going to get.
I mean, she's so
Yeah.
she's got a plan of her own, that's for sure. I don't want to like spoil it for you, but she's definitely instrumental in helping. I mean, obviously this is the beginning of the series, so they're not going to find the One Piece right at the beginning, but she's instrumental in helping him find the map. So he's trying to find his way to the Grand Line, right?
Right.
The Grand Line happens to be like the toughest pirate waterway in the land. And supposedly on the Grand Line is the One Piece, the greatest pirate treasure.
Nami. Not Nami is
That's
is
her name. Yep. Yeah, she's a great character.
There is a wiki that's good
Yeah.
because I can already feel that I'm going to have trouble keeping track of stuff.
Yeah. I was thinking about actually watching the anime along with it, see how closely it follows.
Well, you're welcome to. I don't think I will manage to do that.
No, it's a lot. But I don't want to get ahead of the reading. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll watch it when I'm done reading it. But anyway, this is our first jump into long form manga. And it is gonna...
we chose the one that's like, if it's not the longest, it's one of the longest. I mean, I think I've read all of a 10 volume set, and I've read the first 16 volumes as something that's like 40 plus and going.
Yeah.
And I've read like the first 4 or 5 of something that's like 20 deep. But yeah, no, by the time we clear like the 200th chapter, I'll be probably more chapters of anything that I've
ever read. Yeah.
Ever read.
I'm the same.
At least in manga.
In manga, for sure.
I mean, these chapters have been about 20 pages a piece, so they're not that different from an American comic book chapter. You know, by 200 chapters, like, I will only have read more consecutive Daredevil issues.
Wow.
And by 300, that won't even be true.
Right. I don't think
And by the time we finish, the only thing that you could read that many consecutive issues is like action or detective comics.
Yeah, exactly. They're in the thousands. Yeah. No, exactly. This is a big deal that we're going to do this. So I'm excited.
I mean, and thankfully they tend to be less wordy and more frantic and like
frantic is a good word. There's some battle scenes coming
not
up
quite as much that you have to take in on a page.
Yeah.
Uh, that's the one thing that like makes it something that I thought was possible and interesting and worth trying to do rather than uh, uh,
So, but yeah, you're gonna run into a.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just give you one little nugget of insight into what's coming up. You're gonna meet a pirate called Buggy the Clown, and
well, Buggy the Clown is who I just met.
Oh, you did. Oh, he's the Chop Chop.
Yeah,
man.
he's the guy that. Yeah, he's the guy that. He's the Chop Chop man. Okay. Buggy the Clown.
Okay. That's who. Okay.
Yeah. No, that's what I've read through.
Okay, good. Because I was like, did he meet Buggy? Okay. So Buggy.
I met Buggy.
Okay. Yeah, he's a fun one, and he like just
because that's also where we meet our thief.
That's true. You know, I kind of forget.
And he knocks out the. I was talking about that fight, man. What do you like? You read 40 chapters, but you skimmed them. You forgot them all already.
No, I'm thinking of two different
fights. Go back and read them again, Tyler.
I'm thinking of two different fights. That's why. Because I myself just ended in a fight scene as well.
Of course.
And
because I have a feeling that there are going to be a lot of fight scenes.
What I'm noticing is that he leaves one area, moves on to find the next piece of the puzzle, and then ends up, kind of like a I don't know character name, but coming in to save the town, and then he's off again, on his next adventure.
I mean, that's not a bad way to roll.
Yeah, but ooh, what's that? Science of One Piece.
Gig if you can get it.
Cool. Well, is there anything else that stuck out for you about One Piece so far?
I mean, I love Luffy.
Yeah.
And like, I love Luffy so much that I'm like frustrated. Waiting for people to trust him and like him.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It bothers me that Nami doesn't like him immediately.
Saying that's going to happen with his next crew member too. Like none of them.
I'm certain. It's probably going to happen with all of them because that goes back to he's a pirate.
Yep.
But he doesn't act like a pirate. But because he so loudly proclaims himself as a pirate, they initially treat him
like a pirate.
As a pirate.
Yeah, because they don't like pirates. They don't find them
right.
They don't find them to be
because in general pirates aren't nice to them.
What I'm interested in is to find out.
We've got names for them. So I have almost completed the Orangetown arc.
Okay.
You have gone to this. You have finished this or almost completed the Syrup Village arc.
Correct. Yep.
And then we have the Barati arc, the Arlong Park arc, and the Logtown arc.
Okay.
And that's the East Blue saga. And then we move into the Arabasta saga.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check out that wiki page because
then the Sky Island saga, the Water 7 saga, the Thriller Bark saga, the Summit War saga, the Fishman Island saga, the Dressrosa saga, the Whole Cake Island saga, the Wano Country saga, and now we are in the final saga.
Okay.
So
yeah, I'm I'm really loving the way they introduce new characters. They just happen to be people he picks up on the road. He's like a traveling minstrel that's just finding people
Right,
to come along
right.
on his merry band, and all of them have been reluctant so far. I'm really eager to find out what happened to his mentor from 10
I'm
years
certain we
ago.
will eventually.
Yeah, I mean, he gave Luffy the hat, and Luffy is obsessed
And
with the hat.
and Luffy refers to that as his treasure.
Yep, his one true treasure. You don't touch the hat.
Right. Um, so yeah. But yeah, no, the One Piece wiki I can already feel will
Come in
wind
handy.
up being a regular resource.
Good deal. Awesome.
So
So yeah, our One Piece race is off and running, and I can't wait to see where we're at next week. And it's good that we're
yeah,
marking down.
I want to know how long it takes me to catch up with you.
Yep.
I don't believe you have a 4-year-old
Yep.
or 5-year-old.
Yep.
I don't believe that you're gonna stay in front of me for long.
I don't either. I felt like I was behind. So, I read all the way to my dad's this weekend. I had Peggy drive. I read all the way home. Um, I've been in the car a lot. I was at my dad's reading. I was having trouble sleeping. I was up late night reading.
Right.
Um, and yeah, so
Well, see, I was reading other things too. Among other things, we're talking to Alex Segura
yep.
soon, and I got a galley copy of Alter Ego. So I've been reading like prose, you know.
Some pros, huh? That's not really
Yeah.
your cup of tea.
Well, I mean, it is, except
It
that
is
I'm not as good at it as I used to be. I normally listen to prose instead, but I
sure.
don't have a galley copy of the audiobook. I have a galley copy of the book. It's a fantastic follow-up to it's still embargoed, so I can't talk much to it
Mm,
about it, but it's a really good follow-up to Secret Identity.
okay.
I'm loving it.
Cool.
Uh,
Should we get
so
into what three books you hope will be spectacular next week?
sure.
Your first one, I am so looking forward. Like I can't wait.
Uncle Scrooge and the Infinity Dime. Jason Era, Aaron, Paulo Matura, Francesco DiPolito, and other famous Scrooge artists yet to be announced, and reprinting the first appearance of Scrooge, Christmas on Bear Mountain by Carl Barks. Um, we talked to Mike about this. Galaxy of Madness #1 from Magdalene Lesaccio and Michael Avon Oming at Mad Cave. And then of her own design, a graphic novel. I talked to Lauren
Yeah.
Heitsusen about this just the other day. Birdie Willis, Nicole Edelfinger, Jesse Taylor, Fiona Marchbank, Sada Temafante from Maverick Mad Cave. Apparently, it's a like a writer with like writer's block, trying to work through it, that sort of thing. Different artists for different things that she's writing. She kind of falls into the story. Uh, really, really looking forward to it. Then some things that I know are good.
Mm-hmm.
American Nature Presents #1. I got my comp copies. And I say
Awesome.
comp copies because it's from Greg and Fake, Josh Pettinger, and me.
And me,
I got more than a page.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, you got art.
Can't wait to see it.
I got more than a page. Some other people too, but I didn't feel like grabbing the book to go through all of the writers. We'll be doing an audio version at some point. We'll announce them all.
That's awesome.
We both got to read Sin from Ibrahim Mustafa.
Uh-huh.
So good.
Yep.
Comes out this week. And then this one's coming out in print this week, but it came out digitally last week for whatever reason. My Bad #2, or My Bad, it's actually My Bad 3, #2,
Okay.
Peculiar Island or Escape from Peculiar Island from Bryce Ingman, Mark Russell, and Peter Krause. So fucking good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely
Hilarious.
gonna pick that up.
Um,
No, you haven't.
really want to call out a couple of graphic novels coming out this week that look really, really good.
Well, I
Uh,
wanted to call it a
Dandelion.
collection, real quick.
Okay.
Rock Candy Mountain. If you haven't read Rock Candy Mountain
Oh
when it
God,
came out in issues, it's
so good,
so good. From Kyle
so
Starks and
good.
Chris Schweizer. Definitely go out and pick that one up. When I was doing Smash and Grab comics, I was reading that comic every issue. It was so good.
Yeah, so good.
Anyway, go on.
Dandelion from Sabir Pirzada, Martin Morazzo, and Vanessa Del Rey looks really good. Proximum, My Experience with Postpartum Depression from Sophie Adrianson and Mathau.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Self-Esteem and the End of the World from Luke Healy. Suffrage Song, The Haunted History of Gender, Race, and Voting Rights in the U.S. by Caitlin Cash. And Total Suplex of the Heart by Joanne Sterer and Diego Greco. Some of these even flew completely under my radar, and we didn't like talk about them before now. So I wanted to at least get their names out into the ether.
Sure.
If they're as good as they look, we'll probably be talking about them sometime in the future.
Sure. Sounds good.
So, what are you looking forward to, Tyler?
Well, I didn't put me on there, but American Nature presents #1 from Josh Pettinger, Greg and Fake from Floating World Comics.
Yeah, there's some really good inking from a guy named Tyler
Yeah,
on some of it.
on some of it. So I'm excited about it. I'm very excited about it. I'm going to be showing it to everyone at the comic shop going, look at this. Check this out.
Yeah.
And then Uncanny Valley #3 looks really good. It's been a great
Yeah.
series from Tony Fleeks and Dave Wachter
Yeah.
from Boom. And then Blow Away, Zach Thompson has been blowing it away, pun intended. #3 with Nicola Izzo from Boom.
Okay. So, how crazy is this?
Uh-huh.
We just listed between us 6 books and number of graphic novels.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't change either of our lists. Tom King has 2 books coming out this week. Chris Cantwell has a book coming out this week. There's a distillery book coming out this week. Man's Best #4 comes out this week. One Hand #5 comes out this week.
Yeah, that is a good
new
list.
book from Stephen King's other son, Owen King, comes out this week.
I had no idea he was an author.
Feral #4 comes out this week.
Wow. You're right. This is
How
gonna be a
crazy good is this week?
heavy week for sure. Christopher
Right.
Christopher Chaos. That's been a good series.
Right. Yeah.
Rat City.
Joy
I only read the
Operations
first one.
second volume is kicking off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rat City #3. I love the first 2 issues.
Did
I
you
can't
read the
believe I'm
first
reading
2?
a Spawn book.
I only read the first
did.
one. Is it worth keeping going?
I think so.
Okay.
I've dug it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much good stuff.
So many good books coming out.
Yeah.
And how many graphic novels did we talk about? And I didn't even read off all of the ones that I wrote down.
Right.
I just read off the ones that I knew that we hadn't talked about before.
Right. You've got 8 on the list here.
Yeah. 8 graphic novels coming out this week that I think are worth looking at.
Right? This looks awesome. I'm very excited about Brownstone, actually.
Yeah. Me too.
So
this is why I need to make a point of getting our blog up and going. Even if I don't get hyperlinks there, just so they can be lists of the books that we think are worth looking at.
yeah.
So that's one of my summer goals
Cool.
is to either get it caught up or to say, fuck getting it caught up. I'm going to leave a 1-year gap and just start fresh and go back.
You could do that.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
It's definitely a goal.
Yeah.
is
Or
to-
you
to
could
make
start
it so
fresh
that we
and
can start
just start fresh.
sending
and-
people back to Blogspot and saying, I don't have links up, but we've got the show notes. You can Google stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I better get this episode edited and put up because we normally have it posting in about
Yeah, we
25
might even get it
minutes.
up on time.
It might
Yeah.
be. It might be. I can go
Yeah.
do it quick.
Cool.
So
We'll have a great night, Tyler.
I will.
Take us out.
All right, listeners. Thanks for sticking with us, and we'll catch you guys after the next page. Later. Hey guys, this is Tyler from 22 Panels. I'm here to tell you all about our Patreon. If you enjoy this show, please consider donating to our Patreon to keep this show going. We have many different tiers, all different levels to help you decide what's right for you. Okay, so get on out there to patreon.com/22 Panels Podcast.